Hi, and welcome. Thank you for joining me for this mini webinar in which I'm going to introduce to you the ultimate solution on how you let go of toxic self-doubts and how you can regain your self-worth without years and years of therapy. In this presentation, I'm going to highlight and resolve the following 3 secrets. Secret number 1, how to eliminate toxic self-doubts and old habits to become successful and reach your goals. Secret number 2, how to stay focused on the outcome of your dreams and without giving up. Secret number 3, the ultimate way to get your body and your mind in balance so you can achieve your goals just like many of my clients already have. If you bear with me until the end of this webinar, I promise you that you will gain a complete new perspective as regards to whatever challenges you might be facing. Now, would it be worth it to you? Do you think that you will never change anyway? Because you were simply born this way. It's a genetic thing. Well, let me tell you this. You've got to stay until the end of this webinar so I can prove you wrong. If I could show you that being self-confident and feeling self-worth and empowered is within you and that you can be a successful and powerful achiever, would it be worth it for you to listen until the end? If I could show you how you can raise your standards instantly and overcome fears and anxiety, would you be open to learn more about the how? It is your choice. I just want to point out shortly who this webinar is actually for. It's for people who are motivated and ready to finally let go of toxic self-doubts and old habits that were just holding them back. It's for people who finally want to commit 100% to change their life so they can achieve their goals at long last. It's for people who can follow instructions and show determination on their path to become successful achievers. It's for people who want to finally raise their standards and pursue their dreams. So if you feel you are one of those people, listen to the end of the webinar and you'll find out more about the how. Who this webinar is not for. Those who are not ready to invest their time and money into their own personal development and quality of life. People who are just looking for something to do. Those people who complain a lot and who enjoy moaning about life. People who are comfortable with where they are. People who like to settle for less. So you might wonder, what makes this different? And that's a fair question. So let me explain. My name is Sonia Maria Horn. I'm a certified clinical RTT hypnotherapist. RTT stands for Rapid Transformational Therapist. It's a combination of NLP, psychology, and hypnotherapy. It's highly effective and mind-blowing. I studied holistic healing for more than 2 years. Since more than 2 decades, I have been studying and practicing the power of the subconscious mind. Whilst living in Thailand for over 5 years, I learned a lot about the mindset and the law of attraction from my amazing mentors such as Dr. Joe Dispenza, Esther Hicks, Bruce Lipton, and Eckhart Tolle, just to mention a few to you. The connection between our self-worth and our degree of success is significant in my opinion. Now, guiding my clients to become high achievers is my absolute passion. There's nothing more rewarding than seeing my clients thrive and grow and find even their purpose in life. Let me just give you an idea of the outcome of my program. by showing you some testimonials of my clients. Veronica was struggling with limiting beliefs. She could feel it day in, day out in her business, in her profession, that she wasn't actually succeeding the way she wanted to. And she could feel this inner block. As of the day we had the session, from that day on, she would feel so liberated. She said her body language changed. She could express herself clearly. She was more focused. And due to this shift inside her, she experienced herself thriving and growing within her business. Much more confident she was. This particular case moved me deeply. Svenja had lost her husband to suicide. And not only was she dealing with her own grief, but watching her two daughters suffer, 9 and 12 years old, was even more devastating. So she reached out to me to help because the daughters were suffering nightmares and trauma, basically. They were absolutely devastated. Their whole life had been shattered from one moment to the next. So we had this session. I had it with each individual girl. And the next day, the grandmother met up with them and asked Svenja what had happened overnight. The girls were much lighter. They weren't so burdened. It was like a weight had lifted off their shoulders. I noticed that even during the session, that there was a shift. And Svenja reported back to me that from that day on, the nightmares were gone. And the girls obviously were still grieving, but from a different place. They were much, much more in peace than ever before. Now, results are not necessarily typical. During this webinar, I will walk you through my strategies and experiences. I will show you how I work with clients and show you my expertise on helping people to let go of toxic self-doubts. My clients' results are certainly not typical, and the average person who takes no action will get obviously 0 results. However, I'm happy to show you what I help my clients do for free. This is not going to be the answer to your problem, but it will give you the insight you need on how to finally overcome any self-doubts, procrastination, and toxic beliefs that are in your way of fulfilling your dreams. Let me give you an idea of the type of client I work with. You are committed to make a change in your life and recognize that it's a choice for you to either remain in the pain of your current situation or to take action in order to solve it. You are willing to allow a new mindset so you can evolve and new habits can be created. You're committing yourself to follow the expert's guidance, even if that implies specific routines that will most likely differ from previous familiar ones. You're willing to step out of your comfort zone, to raise your standards and turn your shoulds into musts. Now with that, I'm about to reveal the secrets and some insights as to how you can let go of toxic self-doubts and how you can regain your self-worth without having to attend years and years of therapy. Secret number 1: how to eliminate toxic self-doubts and old habits to become successful and finally reach your goals. Now, some clients come to me and say, I have always been this way. I've always been insecure and an introvert. That will never change. We were all born highly confident and with lots of self-worth. At some point in our life, however, some experience that we had, whether it be due to parents, teachers, or friends, caused us to more and more doubt ourselves. Self-worth fades, and the subconscious mind creates that belief, which was initially created to protect us from harm and feeling hurt. So we start thinking, I'm not worthy of success. I'm not good enough. Nobody hears me or sees me anyway. The mind does not care if what you say to yourself is good, bad, healthy or unhealthy, true or false. The mind simply acts on your words, regardless. So what you're telling yourself about you is what the mind acts upon. Let me just give you another example of Laura, a wonderful lady who had difficulty speaking in front of a group of about 20 people. She was fantastic on one-to-ones, but as soon as the group was larger, she felt limited. She could not speak. She felt anxious and nervous. And we had a beautiful session, and during this session she realized more and more why this was the case, what was holding her back, which old beliefs were holding her back. Now, in hypnosis, knowing is power. When we come to realization about what is holding us back or what has created this belief, that alone is a transformation in itself. So from that day on, Laura could easily speak in front of a group of 20 and even more. I know now that she was even speaking in a huge hall in front of hundreds of people. And she's enjoying it. She loves it and absolutely lost her anxiety and nervousness, which is liberating for her and life-changing, especially in regards to her business, obviously. Secret number 2, how to stay focused on the outcome of your dreams and not give up. Some clients come to me and say they've tried everything and that nothing ever worked anyway, so this won't work either. During our session, we work with regression, finding the core reason for the old beliefs that have been created in the past. As they no longer serve us, they are being eliminated directly during the RTT session. A transformational individualized recording is created and given to the client, which will then be listened to over the next 21 to 30 days. Its deepening effect changes the thought process, which changes emotions, leading to new healthy behavior and beliefs. The mind learns by repetition. A new mindset can only be implemented by repeatedly hearing positive input, which will eventually lead to new behaviors. It is so powerful, and it works. Another success story I can tell you from Sophie. Sophie is from Stockholm and was suffering self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is that little voice in our heads that keeps telling us, you're not good enough, you haven't deserved, give it up, you're not going to be heard anyway. And it's powerful. So Sophie reached out to me and we had a few RTT sessions, and she found herself within the first session already, but proceeding, it got more and more powerful. She's now a confident woman. She has absolutely no limits. She's successful. She can approach her clients. She's self-confident. Her body language changed. And she's so excited about the future. It was life-changing, she said to me. Also, Mel had a brilliant experience with me. Also, feeling empowered and confident afterwards, eliminating her old beliefs. Because during the session, again, she revealed why this was there, why this belief was actually created in the past, and that is core to a transformation. Secret number 3. Now, based on my own story and my background and my development, my own personal growth, I have come to the conclusion that it takes several areas in life that we need to approach in order to transform sustainably. I created the 5-pillar healing program that has helped many of my clients achieve their goals. My holistic approach in this program is key for your success. Based on my own personal journey and my own experience in my life, I've created this program strongly believing that a holistic approach is necessary for a complete sustainable transformation. Now, I created this individualized program for each one of my clients. One-to-one, we go through your preferences, your likes, your dislikes, and create a program that is livable for you and realistic to follow. It has proven to be highly effective and sustainable for the long-term success. In this program, we approach the mindset with the RTT session, healing the physical body by creating a nutrition plan and exercise plan, and the level of personal development by morning routines such as meditation, breath work, or others. I strongly believe that this is the greatest successor for a long-term and immediate transformation. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, I want you to visualize the future you and imagine what it would feel like. Imagine how you naturally pursue your goals with focus and passion. You love what you do and you experience more and more situations arising out of nowhere, offering new opportunities. Imagine yourself earning much more money than you ever did before, being able to travel and afford to buy the things you love, providing for your loved ones. Experience how you love your body and feel eager to eat and live healthily without depriving yourself of anything. Picture yourself getting up in the morning, feeling passionate about what you do, and you can't wait to tackle the day. You feel energized and confident, following your morning routine with joy, knowing how important it is on your path to success. Now, during this webinar, I've shared 3 secrets with you. Now, would you agree that it's been time well spent so far? Obviously, we can't cover everything you need in such a short webinar. I do have a special offer, however, so you can get everything you need to know. And if you act fast, I'm going to open up my diary and offer you a free strategy call with me. Yes, it's free. Now, you might ask, what actually is a strategy call? A strategy call is a free 45-minute call with me personally, in which I will find out what exactly is happening in your life, how your current situation is affecting you, and seeing if I am the right fit to help you with your issue. We will take a deep dive into your problem, and I'll personally design an individual outcome to help you overcome toxic beliefs that are holding you back from achieving the goals that you want. Having your strategy call with me will be an important first step for you to finally step into your power and choose the new self-confident you. It could be your stepping stone into the new you. So I invite you to book your strategy call now. All you need to do is click on the link below this video and fill in the survey. Who the strategy call is for? It is for you if you're motivated and ready to finally let go of any toxic self-doubts and old habits that are stopping you from achieving your goals. It is also for you if you are committed to change your life and your mindset so you can achieve your dreams and perhaps even discover your purpose. It is for you if you can follow instructions and show determination. It is also for you if you finally deserve to raise your standards and turn the shoulds into musts. Who the strategy call is not for: someone who is still looking and not ready to commit, someone who is not ready to invest their time and money into their own personal development, someone who is just looking for something to do, someone who complains a lot and has a bad attitude, someone who is comfortable with settling for less. Now, I hope I could give you some insight as to the beautiful transformation you can experience with my program. My advice for you now is, if you feel like you are finally ready to shift and reach your goals in the near future, then book your strategy call with me today. As we will be one-on-one, the spots are limited to 10 for the next 14 days. And once those 10 spots are filled, this offer will be taken away. So, don't hesitate, and let's go on a beautiful, liberating journey together, so you can feel your self-worth again and thrive and expand to more success and abundance. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this webinar. I appreciate that. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you'd like to book your strategy call now, just click the link below, and I shall speak to you very soon. Bye for now.